Xin chào, my name is Quinn Trin. You can find me online at miss-trin.com. Today we're going to cover one of the 5 career series. We covered the general tips last time. So today we're going to talk about the cover letter. How to get a teaching job. Tips for writing a cover letter. So before we begin, I don't want to underestimate the impact of the cover letter. It is almost as important as the resume. So let's dive further. Number 1, allows your style and personality to shine through. It is your opportunity to make a strong statement about who you are and what you want to do. It is your employer's first impression of you. It is almost just as important as a resume, as I was saying. Focus on what you are trying to say rather than how you say it. Concentrate on factual information by highlighting special experiences, qualification, attributes, and achievements. Number 6, tailor to your reader if possible. So make sure you are addressing it to a particular industry or profession. Number 7, include a brief statement of your beliefs and what you would like to accomplish. Number 8, readers will get a feel of who you are. Number 9, research the board to get mission statement, vision, and current initiatives. Number 10, be concise, clear, and keep the message simple in one page. Number 11, do not use expressions such as I think or I might. It shows lack of confidence. Number 12, don't use quotes. Number 13, do not be too informal. This is a formal business letter. Number 14, do not open or close a formal letter with personal comments. Number 15, structure is consistent with good margins and lots of white space. Now let's look at the structure of the cover letter, and later I will show you a sample of my cover letter that I used. Okay, so the first paragraphs should be the opening, and it gives a brief introduction of you and your program. It should reveal the position you prefer or seeking, and it may include your professional goal statements or your career objectives. The middle paragraph, it should elaborate on related education, experience, skills, and achievements. The middle paragraph should have knowledge of the prospective employer and why you would like to work there. And you can also include your personal hopes and desires as well. Finally, the closing paragraphs, requests for an interview, availability for interview and telephone number, of course. So this is the general structure of a cover letter. Now I'm going to show you an example of a cover letter that I have done. First, you put your name. I tend to have it uppercase. You want to keep the same structure as your resume, so it's very consistent. I have it this way so that, these things didn't work out. It's diamond, so make sure you have a consistent design here. I didn't use this, so if you go on different computers, it has different symbols. If you do have anything like bullets, make sure it's solid and not hollow like this, so I have to fix this. Okay, and then here, be clear on your position you are applying for. So for instance, this was just an elementary teaching position that I was applying to. They weren't really clear on the grade. Make sure you have the date or who you are addressing it to. If you know the particular name, write it down and make sure you have the correct spelling. Okay? And here, the Bachelor of Education is not abbreviated, so no abbreviations, and do not capitalize words such as autism, board, or education unless they are part of a formal title. Okay, so when they do a scan, they want to look at keywords, and Bachelor of Education is one key word that they're looking for. Another thing that you should do or avoid using long sentences and paragraphs. It looks like here it's a run-on sentence. Maybe I have to change that as well. Okay. And important to mention taking special ed or any AQ courses. So if you are taking any courses, make sure you indicate it in your cover letter. So you have the opening, you have the middle that tells you about your education, your experiences, and additional qualification or experiences as well, your background knowledge like computer or coaching or anything like that. So after this, you can include a paragraph about the board and why it attracted you to it. So after this, the experiences, you can include another paragraph talking about the board, what are their mission statement and vision, and anything that you might want to include. I also include lots of buzzwords, like educational buzzwords as well, so make sure you try to incorporate that as well. And here you can add more specifics, such as if you're teaching kindergarten, you can say that I trust you find that I am suitable candidate for this kindergarten position, or anything like that. So you can be very specific in this case. And lastly, but not least, excellent closing, and includes the phone number and the website as well. So if you don't have a website, you can do a free website on Weebly or anything like that. But I did a website on my own because I find that I created a website years ago, and they took it down and I lost everything. So now I have a dedicated domain that I purchase and I own, so I know that I can retrieve the information anytime that I want. And lastly, I put your partner in education. I like that, but you can put yours truly. They advise you not to use sincerely, but it's all preference, whatever you prefer. So hopefully I'll give you a link to this cover letter, and will help you write your cover letter. It's just a template that I used, and it was a while ago, so I still have to update it. It'll give you a sense of what the board is looking for. So thank you very much for listening to this video. I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up so that it will extend my reach. I really appreciate it if you do this. And please write down a comment or a question. I will answer every comment and every question. And as always, I will see you in my next video, and we're going to look at resume writing.